So hello and welcome back to my channel. This is my limitless draft for match day 3 and I've already uploaded the wildcard draft for the same. I will also be uploading another wildcard draft and also my team selection video, and I'll also be doing my deadline stream for match day 3. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe, and without further ado, we'll just get right into it. So in my goalkeeping department this time around, I've gone with Onana and I've gone with Oblak. So Onana plays on day 1 and he's coming up against Copenhagen. So Man United haven't been that great defensively, but I've just chosen to punt on him as we have Oblak, who will be coming up against, I think, Celtic, and it's an away game, so I think it is a much better chance. He has a better chance of keeping a clean sheet, so I'm taking a punt on Onana here. Then in my defense, I've gone with Trippier, I've gone with Dumfries, I've gone with Rom, I've gone with Reguilon, and I've gone with Cancelo. So again, the same backline as I had for the wild card. So if Lewandowski is out, which he will be, there is a chance that I might change Cancelo to someone else, maybe an Atletico Madrid defender, but right now I've gone with this. Then so Trippier will be coming up against Dortmund, and it's an home game actually, or it's a home game, and we all know the Trippier's attacking potential. He has always delivered in the Premier League too, and Newcastle just beat PSG in the last game 4-1, and it's a home game again against Dortmund, so I do expect them to beat Dortmund and keep a clean sheet, and hopefully Trippier gets some attacking returns. Then I've gone with Dumfries. He got attacking return in last match day. This match day he will be coming up against Salzburg. I don't think it's a clean sheet for Inter Milan, but I do think he has a great chance of getting attacking returns, as he plays for that attacking fullback role for Inter Milan and is one of their main threats going forward. As I said, he got some attacking returns last match day, and I think in first match day he kept a clean sheet, so definitely going with him, priced at only 5.5 million. Then I've gone with Rom, who didn't keep a clean sheet in match day 2 or didn't get any attacking returns as they were coming up against Man City, but this time around he's coming up against Zvezda, and it's an home game. He did give an attacking return in match day 1 and he's only priced at 4.5, but it doesn't matter, it's limitless. You can also go for other defenders from their team, but I think Rom is pretty attacking, so I'm gone with him. Then I've gone with Reguilon as his fit. For the small amount of time he has played for Manchester United, he has looked really great and he has shown some attacking progress too, though he hasn't got any attacking returns yet in the Premier League or the Champions League. But I think as Man United players are back from the injury, I think they can be more solid at the back. But now that Casemiro is injured, there is a doubt of them keeping a clean sheet, but still I would like to go with Reguilon as he has shown great attacking potential, as I said, and might get some attacking returns. I would look to transfer out Onana, might not double up on the Man United attack, but I would definitely go for Reguilon. If you're on wildcard, I think he's a must, as he's a great enabler and is only priced at 4 million. Then I've gone with Cancelo. I've spoken about him in last match day too. If Lewandowski is out, I think I would not definitely out. I don't think I would go with Cancelo. There is a chance I would go with Davis or someone else, but right now I've gone with him as I haven't got a replacement figured out yet. But yeah, he's coming up against Shakhtar. It's an home game. I think on wildcard, definitely Cancelo is a go, but on Limitless you can go for some other defender, maybe a Manchester City defender in Ruben Dias. So yeah, right now going with Cancelo. Then moving into midfield, I've gone with Bellingham. I have Bruno Fernandes in there. I have Sane. I have Foden, and I've gone with Gundogan. So talking about Bellingham, he has been the star performer this season in the Champions League and also La Liga for Real Madrid. I should have capped him in match day 2. He again gave 14 points in match day 1. In day 2 of match day 1, I changed my captaincy to Bellingham and got my attacking returns, but in match day 2 I failed to do so. So there's a bigger chance that I cap him in day 1 of match day 3, and if he blanks, I would change my captaincy to some other player. But this match day 1, day 1 of match day 1, there's a lot more captaincy candidates, the likes of Bruno Fernandes and others. Still Bellingham, I think he will be coming up against Braga, and it's an away game, and Braga haven't looked really that great, and I think they are considered loads of goals. And again, for Real Madrid, most of the players that were out injured are back, the likes of Vinicius Junior. So that only adds to their firepower and adds to the attacking return potential of Bellingham. So I definitely would go with him. And then I would go for any Man City midfielder who is a guy who is more has more chance of starting in the Champions League game, which we will know after that Premier League game against. I think they have Brighton. So yeah, after that game we would get a more idea who will start for Man City in this young boys game. So right now I've got with Foden, as it's a limitless, it doesn't matter. The person who doesn't start the Brighton game, I think you can get him for this young boys game. So if Foden doesn't start the Brighton game, I would go with him in limitless, and if he does, I would probably go with the one who gets benched. That might be Doku, that might be Alvarez, or even Grealish. So right now I've gone with Foden. Then it's Gundogan, who will be on the bench because he plays on the day 2 of match day 3, and as I haven't got any Barcelona attacker in here, I've chosen to go with Gundogan. Lewandowski is out injured, so there's a chance that he might get less number of attacking returns, even though it's a home game against Shakhtar. But I couldn't find a much better midfielder to go instead of him. We could also go for Sane or Saka or Odegaard, but they are coming up against Sevilla, who had their wows this season, but this is a home game for Sevilla, and I think they have sacked their manager. There may be a manager bounce back. So yeah, I've chosen to go with Gundogan. Then it's Bruno Fernandes, who has looked really great for Manchester United in terms of fantasy game. Good, that is, he's getting in the right positions. He has got some attacking returns in Matchday 1 and also in the Premier League 2. He's on free kick duties, he's on pens. He will be coming up against Copenhagen, and if he plays in that number 10 role, I definitely think he will get some attacking returns here. So yeah, I'm chosen to go with him. Then Sane, he's my favorite midfielder for the Champions League fantasy. He always delivers. He didn't surprisingly deliver in the last match day, where all my 3 assets, Bayern assets, did a blank, but this time around I'm definitely nailed on that. I definitely believe that he will get attacking returns, as he will be coming up against Galatasaray, and it's an away game. Galatasaray didn't look that great against Manchester United. It just was Manchester United's fault that their team isn't organized enough. I think Galatasaray are there for the taking, and this could be cricket scores, even if it's an away game, even though their stadium is just fantastic. The atmosphere there is just fantastic. So still I think Bayern would score at least 2 or 3 goals here. Then up front, it's Haaland, Kane and Martinez. So Haaland, definitely young boys, a nailed on starter. Might captain him in day 2 of match day 3. Alvarez, I've taken him out, even though he has given me consistent attacking returns in match day 1 and match day 2. But I think this is a game for Haaland, as young boys are not that great of a side defensively. Even if they target Haaland in there, I think Man City have got their players back, the likes of Rodri and Bernardo Silva, who are clever enough to provide Haaland some good chances, 1v1 chances, or even tuck-in chances, that poacher chances. So I think Haaland definitely gets some attacking returns here. Then it's Kane. I've already talked about Galatasaray. I think Bayern Munich will score at least 2 goals against Galatasaray, even though it's an away game. So definitely going with him. And Lewandowski, I think right now is out for their Champions League tie against Shakhtar, so definitely going with Kane. Then I've gone with Martinez. Another player we can have in that position is Joao Felix or Morata. I prefer Morata, as he's coming up against Celtic and it's an away game, but Martinez could have had 4 goals last match day, but he wasn't clinical enough, so I got a green arrow because he blanked. But I don't want to take that risk this match day if I go with a chip. So I've chosen to go with Martinez. I think if he starts, he definitely will. Obviously, he's on bench too. I think Salzburg, I think it's an home game. I definitely think he gets attacking returns here, so chosen to go with him. My day one captain most probably will be between Bellingham and Martinez, and day two it would be Haaland if I go with this limitless draft. So do let me know, guys, what do you guys think of this in the comment section below. And as I said, I'll be posting my wildcard and team selection video later. And yeah, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Good luck.